going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Undaunted sets for update 12. There's 18 of them total, and I think only a few of them are actually usable in PvP. Not sure about PvE, but let's jump right into it. First up, we have Chokethorn. This is a one-piece magical recovery, and a two-piece is when you use a heal ability, you have a 15% chance to summon a Strangler sapling that heals you or an ally for 18,880 health over 4 seconds. This can occur once every 10, so you're looking at a 5k every 1 second. I'm pretty sure Battle Spirit takes in part of this, so it's going to be reduced, of course. I can only say that this is going to be used by healers. I mean, you can use it on like a stamina class, but I'm pretty sure there's better options like Malabeth. I don't know. I wouldn't use it on a stamina set because the one piece is magic recovery, so I'd stick to magic for this set. It's alright. It's usable. It's not horrible. Groff Diary, we have a one-piece max magicka, and when you deal damage, you have a 10% chance to create lava pools that swirl around you, dealing 1930 flame damage to all enemies within 8 meters of you every 1 second for 5 seconds. This effect can occur once every 10 seconds. Keep in mind that I do not have any CP put in, so that flame damage will scale up depending on your race and your CP. I don't find this set to be good at all whatsoever in PvP, just because the damage is too low and it's sustained rather than burst. Ice Hard, I guess this is bugged because it's the same as Chokethorn, so I guess we cannot review that one. Infernal Guardian, one piece max magicka, and two pieces. When you use a damage shield ability, you have a 50% chance to lob 3 mortars over 2 seconds at the furthest enemy from you that each deal 5308 flame damage to all enemies within 5 meters of the blast area. So I can see this set being used on Sorks just because their main defense is shields, and it is a 50% chance, so this set can proc a lot. The damage is not the best, which would be the only problem. It does scale with CP, so it's not going to stay at 5k, and it's once every 6, so it's an AoE too. It lobs over to them at a range. I don't know if this set can miss or not, but we will be doing a review on every Undaunted set procking, just to give you an idea how they are used, what they will look like. I don't know really much about this set. I guess it's okay. I'm not really sure yet. Fragad, one piece adds physical penetration. That is something new. Considering the meta is heavy armor, that could be really useful in PvP. Two pieces, when you deal damage, you have a 10% chance to spawn drill limbs that create shockwaves in front of you, dealing 1254 physical damage every 0.4 seconds for 1.2. So it's 3 seconds it'll tick. 3 really fast ticks. The damage is really low though, so I can't really see the two piece being worth it, but the one piece is good. Lambros, I've heard this set is really good in PvE. Not sure how it will work in PvP. The one set adds max magicka, and the two pieces, when you deal flame or shock damage, you have a 10% chance to summon a meteor shower of that damage type that deals 12 damage to all enemies within 4 meters every 1 second for 5 seconds. So it's one of those things where it's summon a meteor shower of that damage type to all enemies within 4 meters. I don't know if you're going to be able to move out of this or not, but I can't. The damage is pretty low and it's sustained, so I don't think it's going to be able to like one-shot someone like Valadrath or any of the other sets. But in PvE, I've heard it's really, really good, guys, so keep that in mind. Pirate Skeleton, I've actually seen this in action. It's really, really cool. I think the trade-off is good. The one piece is adding resistances, both types. When you deal damage, you have a 6% chance to transform into a skeleton. You gain major protection, which is 30% damage, like reducing damage by 30%, but you gain minor defile as well, which is 50% healing received. The trade-off is really good, and you get this for 12 seconds. Cooldown is 15 seconds. So this set is really good. The trade-off is really good. If you're like in heavy armor and you have really good heals already, the minor defile is barely going to affect you, and reducing the damage taken by 30% is insane, guys. Especially on the Templar, if you're using Restoring Focus and you have 8%, that's 38% reduced damage income. Really good set. I recommend that set in PvP. Saline, this is another set I've actually used. 1 piece is maximum stamina. 2 pieces, when you deal direct melee damage, you have a 15% chance to call on a primal spirit that mauls the closest enemy in front of you for 11,581 physical damage. This is good. The tooltip does go up to 16k because I've used it with a maxed character. It can miss though, which is the problem, and it's only melee damage, so light, heavy attacks, or any skill from 2-hand, dual-wield, or one-handed shield that is using like melee. So dizzying swing, ransack, rogue slash, things like that. I like this set. I think it can be used in PvP. Next we have Celastrus. 1 piece is maximum stamina. 2 pieces, when you deal damage, you have a 10% chance of creating an earthquake under the enemy that erupts after 2 seconds, dealing 37-35 physical damage to all enemies within 4 meters and stunning them for 3. Okay, so it erupts after 2 seconds. People in Cyrodiil are smart. They will move out of it. I don't think the set's really viable. Sorry. This set, the Sentinel of Rukugams. 1 piece adds 2% healing done. The 2 piece is when you heal a friendly target, you have a 10% chance to summon a Dwemer spider that heals for 1k health and restores 500 stamina to you and your allies within 5 meters every 1 second for 8 seconds. So you're looking at 4k stamp and 8k health. Keep in mind, Battle Spirit will take part in this one. Unless you're gonna have to use this on a healer. That's all I'm saying. If you have a 10% chance and you're healing a friendly target, stamina build will not be able to proc this a lot. Magicka Templars though, or any healing class that uses a lot of pots or heals, will be able to proc this and definitely help groups out. So the set's not bad. I could see it being used in Zerg or group PvP if you're a healer. Shadow Ren, 1 piece magic recovery. When you deal damage, you have a 5% chance to summon a shadowy Clanfear for 15 seconds. Clanfear's basic attack deals 33-20 physical damage and apply my ramp damage. This is one of the other sets where it just completely sucks because you're summoning like an NPC that like just can't keep up with someone or do like any damage. The damage is already fucking low. Minor main, like I guess in a 1v1 maybe it's, I don't know, it's kind of shit. It's only 5%. I wouldn't use it. Slime Crawl. This is interesting. I like this set. It's 1 piece health recovery, which sucks, but the 2 piece is minor berserk, which is increasing your damage jump by 8%. It's not that good, but it is. If you have really high tooltips and really high damage, you could buff, like, if you hit like an 8k dizzying swing, you could potentially buff it to a 9k if you have a really high tooltip. So this will buff all your damage, so that's pretty cool. I could use that in PvP. Storm Fist. 1 piece stamina recovery for the 1 piece. 2 pieces, when you deal damage, you have a 10% chance to create a Thunder Fist, crush the enemy, dealing 14-48 shock damage every 1 for 3, and the final 7-7-2-1 physical when the fist closes. I've used this set. I will review it still, but you can easily move out of the hand. It's really, like, the visual effects is really easy to see. You'll see, guys. I don't think that set's going to be useful in PvP. Unless there's, like, some idiot that just stands in your shit. I don't really think it's valid for like upper class PvPers. Swarm Mother, 1 piece stamina recovery. This is basically like pulling people into your Zerg or group so they can get literally fucked. When you block an attack from an enemy that is further than 5 meters from you, you spin strands of spider silk to pull the enemy to you. This effect can occur once every 2 seconds. So if I'm blocking and that dude over there is crushing shocking me, there's a chance that he will come flying at me, get CC'd, and end up right in front of me. He can't get, like, if he backs up and starts attacking me again and he still has CC immunity, I can't pull him because it does CC him, but I guess that set could be really cool if you're trying to pull groups or people in your Zerg. I wouldn't use the set, but that's up to you. Tremor Scale, another set that I like. 1 piece is maximum stamina, and the 2 pieces, when you taunt an enemy, you have a 50% chance to cause a Dune Ripper to burst from the ground beneath, dealing 6,273 physical damage to all enemies within 4 meters and reducing the movement speed by 7%. That snare is amazing, the proc chance is amazing, the damage is good. That's not even with Mighty, so keep in mind that could probably scale to 7 or 8k. But it's with a taunt, so you have to use Ransack. I don't really see people using the Undaunted taunt in PvP, so it would probably only work with Sword and Board builds that do the light attack, Ransack Bash type of meta. So yeah, that is really good if you're using that type of play style. The last set we have is the Troll King, 2% healing done, and the 2 set is when you heal a friendly target, if they are still below 60% health, their health recovery is increased by 1500 per 10. Unless you're someone stacking health recovery for some reason, which is like barely used in PvP, I do not think this set is good at all. Keep in mind the name, the Troll. This set is garbage, unless you're like stacking health recovery for whatever reason. A lot of cool sets. There's only a few that I liked. I'm gonna end the video. I'm not gonna end the video quite yet. It's just gonna clip here, and I'm gonna cut through just testing on the Undaunted sets for you guys. I'll see you there.